is one of the people. He is a city councillor in Mississauga and joins us now. Hi, Alvin.
Hey, good morning, John.
Okay, so give us the broad strokes of this, because initially when Joe Cristiano told me you guys had all got together and written a letter, I figured it was about tariffs and trade, but it's actually about a vision of the future that is climate friendly and involves Canadian infrastructure.
Yeah, this is what we're calling a bold plan for climate action and economic sovereignty. It's over 100 municipal leaders from coast to coast to coast, representing over 10 million Canadians across the country. And it's really a movement to try and get the federal government and these parties running right now for government to invest in large nation building projects. This is a moment where we have Canadians on the same page, and we need to steer everyone into going in the same direction so that we can build a truly national clean electric grid that connects everyone, that we can connect everyone through a high-speed rail network across the country, building green homes across the country, making access to energy easier, funding national resilience, response and recovery, because municipalities are at the forefront of climate damage and mitigation that happens every single year. Last year, we had 200-year storms in the GTA, and that cost us millions of dollars. In the West and in Quebec, you saw the wildfires, and who has to respond to that? It's these local municipalities.
Now, one thing, many things stand out in this document, but one of them is that you folks are not pro-pipeline. And that's interesting because in the current climate, people have been encouraging that if we're going to fight with the Americans and over trade and oil and all that stuff, then we should build pipelines in Canada that get our oil to port. But you guys are against that.
Well, we don't think it's the priority. We think that there's a lot that can be spent on making our economy more resilient, on growing our economy by connecting our communities, by investing in the green energy that we know that we have the potential to be the leaders on. You saw the Liberal leader, Mark Carney, talk about how Canada can become an economic superpower. That's not just with the traditional energy sources, but it's all the other ways that we can do it too. We want to see the next step, right? Pierre Poilievre spent years killing the carbon tax, and that's really the only thing that we've seen as the action on the climate change front, and it's not necessarily a positive one. It's something that had to go away based on the way Canadians are feeling about it. But then what's next? What replaces it? How do we get to the next step of fighting climate change in a real way that gets everybody on board?
And you're big fans of high